Hey, what's up? What's going on, good people? Goodness gracious, man. I'm trying to wear a different hat, but I guess this is my favorite hat. Let me mute that. Okay, hoaxes, Smollett. I guess I got to talk about it. It's in the news. Deep state similarities. McCabe's new book, My Spartacus Moment. That's what it seems like it is, anyway. Let me, just to keep it, you know, I guess kind of realistic. Let me find out what the real name of the book is, because that might be, I guess, important. Uh, I don't know. I guess it'd be interesting to see what he says. And game cave book. All right, let's see. The threat. How the FBI protects America in the age of terror and Trump. Interesting. Yeah. All right. Well, oh boy. Yeah, but that's what we're talking about. So, anyway. So, what happens with Smollett, Jesse? It seems like he kind of got caught up. Just just from the outside, not knowing too much about it, but kind of hearing some murmurs and listening to a few videos. It seems like based on what I'm hearing, the underlying thing that the after you get through all the details, like the bottom base thing is like he was trying to, you know, he didn't think it was going to get as big as it got. But when he went straight to the top, when he went after the president, you know, and really it's not even the president. It's almost like he went after the president's supporters, you know? And and if you look at the deep state situation, I think that's pretty much how what they're doing. They're going after the supporters. They're trying to get at the will of people who, so wait a minute, dude, I was born here. My parents were born here. My parents were born here. My parents were born here. You know, and you know who I am. Hell, you arrested me last week. I'm just kidding, not me. I'm just saying, if you had been arrested, you know, you can tell the difference in how it seems like some of these cases are being treated. It's almost like if you are on the docket or you're on, like they know who you are, then you get, worse treatment. Because I guess you can be systemically, systemically, uh, extorted. you know, it's easy to, but then again, illegals, they get extorted too. I'm pretty sure anybody, what I'm saying, trying to do things kind of under the radar. A lot of times, there's some people in there uh, who's going to take advantage of that. And you could say the coyotes are part of that. maybe even the cartels. You know, it seems like they're hurting their own side on the way to trying to get to a better life. Which takes me back to the Smollett case. People like it's almost it's I don't know, it's almost weird in a sense that so many people are trying to now say that they that they are turning on Jussie now, right? Because they found out that, you know, that it's possible that he lied and they set it up, right? So you got that right over here, but then there's that other side where it's like, are you saying that you believe the media that's trying to convince you that Trump colluded with Russia? I mean, really? You believe all that stuff despite all the other stuff that's come out that says that he didn't, and you're going to let him go after the people around him. You're going to go after the man's family, his name, all of that stuff. I mean, I mean, isn't it kind of similar? I mean, in both cases, it's the same guy. I mean, you see people out protesting and actually doing violent things, right? And isn't it interesting that y'all keep bringing up the same one or two or three things, right? And yet there are so many more instances on a continuous basis of um, these protesters or anti-protesters or Antifa members who are actually attacking the Trump supporters. So again, it's the same hoax. I don't think it's outside the realm of possibility that a lot of people, you know, again, whose great great grandparents were born here, to say, you know what, like, how close is that going to get to me? Where if you have a little land, then maybe at some point down the road, you're going to have a little bit less uh, to account for a rise in population, possibly through taxes. You know, let's say you got a little land. It's like, oh, okay, taxes good, paid off the house. Let's say you just working, part time job. You're getting older, taxes going up. Now you got to think about moving out because more people coming your way and things are changing. You know, I don't know. It happens, um, and that's not even talking about the um, the possible criminal aspect of it. We got an issue dealing with our own people. I've said it before. You know, we got to deal with our own issues, and when you have different cultures, there are different mores and different, cultural differences that maybe you didn't account for in certain ways. And again, it's possible. It's possible there are different crimes that you say, "Whoa, what the hell is that?" So we don't kill our people like that. we kill each other with guns. Okay, man, chill with the chopping up bodies. We had a guy like that before, man. Yeah, we had to deal with his ass. But, or, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna kill somebody the right way, with your poison, the American way. We shoot each other and, stab the hell. But y'all be doing some crazy shit. No, but seriously, yeah, we got our own issues. And, I don't think it's a bad thing to kind of slow down them issues. And $5 billion out of, all that pork. Remember the pork, little side deals? The good old days. People had to work together. I think that's how they said. What if Trump brings that back? All right, you're like, all right, okay, okay. All right, you can get your wall, but I got to get my, high speed rail to nowhere, or whatever. But there's so many similarities, dude. And you go back to like the Covington thing, you know, the media. Dang, I just dropped it. I just dropped it. I was gonna wait to the end and be like, yo, what's the underlying, main pusher of all of this drug that we're addicted to? It's like Lay's potato chips. You can't just have one, you know. Covington, they blame them boys. Oh, and they about to sue for 250 million. Wow, yeah, yeah. Yeah, go high, go big, dude. Should have said 300. Hey, man, that could be like the first $1 billion case. Check it. You say, hey, 1 billion. You besmirched my name, and then that little Trump boy, he can at least get 1 billion. So y'all just don't like me because my name is Trump and Kavanaugh, and then the caravan, dude. Oh my goodness, man. They trying to convince you that people weren't coming when they filming the whole thing. Oh, it's not a threat. What? Wait a minute. People are coming into they telling you, yeah, we just, hey, they can't get their shit together. So yeah, we just gonna bum rush the show. And that was like right around the time of the election. Remember that? They didn't run on bringing up investigations against Trump. They didn't run on it. They kept that hush hush until after the election when they won the House. They're like, oh hell yeah, we're gonna get his ass. Ah, and Mitch McConnell was like, no, we're not gonna take the nuclear option, although we will definitely get this shit passed because I'm part of the deep state uh, from the great state of Kentucky. And and then Lindsey Graham, because I want to know, and he's part of it. Doesn't it seem like he is a voice in the arena. I can't go too hard, but you know, all this time you were one of the main guys who was like, yo, we're gonna let this investigation go on. Bump Trump, right? The whole time. And now, after what, two justices, a caravan, I mean, all of this stuff, and now you're gonna try to fight. Come on, man. It's been like what, 2 years, a year and some change. What, 2 years, three? I mean, it's been years, man. and you've been on the wrong side. So I hope you feel like you got some making up to do to the people, man. Cause in what's North Carolina. Dang man, my boy from out in the West Coast, West Carolina died just recently. Was it Roy Moore? Dang, what's the guy's name? That's sad. But Senate Intelligence Committee chairman from North Carolina. What's his name, dude? Uh anyway, same deal with him. I mean, I hope you uh what? All right. Oh, Richard Burr. That's it. Uh yeah, Richard Burr. Goodness gracious, dude. You too. Yeah, I was hoping somebody would primary you. I would have supported him. Yeah. That would have been a perfect time to like, but you I guess eventually came out and said you didn't find anything. Now they still got the thing going. So it's kind of like this Smollett thing. Ain't it still an ongoing investigation? And who's at the top of all of this? Who's at the tippy top? Did he just come up with this? I mean, I wouldn't doubt it because but did I mean, like, was it just these three dudes? I mean, it seems like it's possible, but flying out next day and then having to come back. Ah, I don't know. I guess they were on set. They were set mates or something. So, you know, I don't know. It just sounds kind of crazy. Just sounds crazy, dude. Come on, man. I mean, really and truly, you talking about people like me, who just have a certain way that I feel like if we could, fix the issues we got and stop running up these high ass debts and stuff, man. Goodness gracious, you be spending money. Gosh. I mean, I wasn't raised like that, man. You don't just go, all right, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, well, okay. When you're young, they give you a credit card. You're probably gonna, if you didn't have access, it's oh, I could just use this thing and I can get, you know, 1,000 packs of bubble gum. you know, I might need this one day. You know, and then you grow up and be like, damn, I can't do that no more, man. That's kind of set me back. They still calling my ass. You know, you learn a few things, then you realize, okay, when you spend money on something, people want their money, and then they hire people to get their money back, and then they put liens and judgments, and they do all kinds of stuff, man. People just want their money, you know, and at some point, the collection man is gonna come, and how they gonna collect when it comes to the national debt? Is it time to fret yet, my pet? Hmm. I don't know. It's all kind of crazy, man. It's all kinds of like crazy shit going on. People blaming people. People trying to blame drain bank accounts. You know. Oh, and what's gonna happen with Takashi? Are they gonna put his? Are they gonna put his family? And how do you cover up being Takashi 6ix9ine? You know what I'm saying? Like you got to cut the hair and take off the tattoos. They're gonna like have to rip his whole skin off and then give him some more skin, and he's just gonna have to be a different person. They're gonna do something because it don't seem like you know too many people taking kindly to some of the things that he agreed to. It seems like I'm not very familiar with the this case either. I need to stop talking about these cases because I don't know nothing. Same thing with the R. Kelly. I heard some more stuff and then I was like, damn, you know, it's like, each time, man, I'm like, well, shit, maybe they got a point. I don't know, but at the same time, like, I keep going back to the thing where I know people can't just always be there. Parents they got things to do, but you also got some people who aren't as responsible at the same time, you know, and I don't think all of them probably were. And kids they grow up and they start getting all these hormones going through their system and they be trying you in different ways and I'm like, I get it, but dang man, what happened? I guess I gotta, like anytime now I got this little trick. Not It's not really a trick. It's like this thing where you hear the old people say, I knew the daddy. You know, anytime people um you, you know tell you about you learn about somebody, right? One good way to learn about somebody is checking out the parents, kinda. What happened there, if you can, if it's possible. A lot of information ain't out about, family dealings. But some people's stories are just out there. They just tell everything. Everything is every out where, you know. It's out there everywhere. Uh but even when you learn in history, man, you just like, okay, George Washington, cool, 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 cool. Okay, who is his mama and his daddy? What did they do? What were they like? Did you have any grandparents that you spent a lot of time with when, or uh what did he do? I mean, what happened with that? Thomas Jefferson, Charles Darwin, Karl Marx. What was he like as a kid, growing up, a young adult? You know, who are these people? I mean, and it's hard to answer that for anybody nowadays. It's not like you live in the same street as like the rest of your family anymore. I got a place like that, but you got to drive to get there. Back when I was a kid, I was raised pretty much for quite a few years around family members, and that was a learning thing. Cousins. Oh, I mean, that was an experience, man. It's awesome. I got to kind of figure out who I am through just dealing with the family. So that's definitely a blessing because I'm tied to that. There's something. There's like if there was going to be a purpose, that would definitely probably be a part of it. Your family, I guess, traditions and your the places where your great 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 people roamed, and it wasn't always woods out there. It says, "Oh man, these." I mean, you got people. I mean, telling you, "Oh man, these used to be fields." Yeah, your granddaddy owned all of this, and his brother owned all of that. I mean, I still remember my 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 great uncle, my grandfather's brother, Moses, Uncle Moses. He'll be driving his tractor. I mean, I had to been like 9 years old. He would just drive his tractor through our land to get to a different part. You would just go down, just driving around back there doing his thing, and it was all good. Now it's like, different people move in and they want to court off their part, and they um it gets broken up, and then family members get moved a little bit farther apart, you know so there's something to it. It's more than just us against them. It's just uh, you know what can we stake claim to? you know 70% tax, man. Come on, dude. This is some of the stuff that's coming out of these people. Can you imagine? Your boss don't want to make that much money because if he makes a little bit more, he's going to get taxed so much that he'll make less than come on. You can hire more people with the more money. Innovate, serve, provide better service, possibly. I mean, say what you want about these big corporations and companies and stuff, but they trying to. I feel like they trying to get it. They might miss the mark every once in a while, but they trying to provide better service. Got people who coming out talking to you at the same time. I be getting. I don't like people coming up to the house. It's like, oh man, just all right, here we go. But I don't know, man. It's like you kind of want to have something for yourself if you want, and if you don't want, you got cities. But a lot of times, man, people gravitate towards the people that they know, and people can gravitate and, I don't know, maybe take over certain areas, especially if it's cheaper. Consolidate money. I mean, you've seen that overseas, and a lot of times, man, what happens in one place, it kind of leaves a trail of things to come if you let things get too far. I think that's why a lot of people um, tend are tending to gravitate towards being a little bit more conservative. While you have echo chambers of big groups at a time being able to make things go viral, um, attracting more of that, I guess, underlying evil, which is the media, or fake news as they call it, which is propped up by these same corporations. So, I mean, yeah, look, the rabbit hole goes deep, man. So either way you cut it, it's all just a bunch of bunk. And we gotta we gotta support Trump, because he's kind of, look, he's fighting an uphill battle already going against the system. What would it take, besides black unemployment and women and Latinos and what, Asians? Are they the minorities? You have to assume that white unemployment is going up too. I would hope that was the case. I want white people to work too. You don't want a bunch of everybody else getting jobs and I'm not. You know, We the main people here. That sounds like a reverse screw job, right? So let's keep everybody happy. Let me hear the white numbers. I want to hear the white numbers. Y'all going up too? I hope so. Uh, so let's let them rising tides raise all ships. I mean, I see y'all out there, so I know y'all working. So that's good. So you don't want to support death and destruction on every cost. You know what I mean? Destroying this, and you talking about this. It's just the messaging is just not good. We're gonna take down this, and we're gonna destroy that. You know, oh yeah, baby's dead at birth. Yeah, destroy. Oh yeah, we're gonna destroy this economy. Oh, we're gonna tear down walls. No walls. We're gonna destroy. Yeah, we're gonna destroy Trump. Yeah, we're gonna destroy, Ace Hardwares and Bleach and take down the man. No more bleach ever. Bleach makes things white. you know, no more bleach ever. Matter of fact, I'm pouring out all my bleach. Uh yeah, just destroy everything, dude. It's just not a good message. I mean, that's what it sounds like to my ears. Yeah, we're just gonna take down. So, dude, we're trying to build stuff here. Can we not let everybody screw us over? It's like everything good you're against. Hey, how about let's, not have to pay out so much money to these people? Hey, well, if they're going to do that to us, how about we just even it up and do it back to them because we got it. Why not save money? You know? Goodness gracious, dude. Don't let these people like really get into your brain to where, okay, maybe we need some walls because they coming. They just coming. And these people ain't changing the laws back to like the way is supposed to be. You know, they taking away a number of beds, number of judges, so that people have to just come in and you know what I mean. That's what you and not only that. After the last shutdown, I guess he kind of signaled that he wouldn't shut down this time. He would just do it. So what they did was they threw in some extra stuff so that it'll handcuff him some more because they knew nobody was going to read it and nobody but Rush was going to talk about it. And oh well, you just did what Rush wanted you to do again. Oh, Rush controls you, dude. Come on, man. It just seems kind of like wrong. Not good. And I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it at that, Dad. Anyway, I think I said all about I need to say. About all I need to say on this. So anyway, we'll see if anybody does time. Hillary Clinton didn't do time, so I'm guessing Jesse won't. Takashi didn't do time. Well, he did a little bit. You know. So I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, therefore, on the other hand, nevertheless, word. It's just a bunch of bunk and peace.